looking at YouTube, and I came across this video of uh, Lawrence Taylor made that when he ranked the five greatest defensive players of all time. Go to YouTube so you can get a better understanding of the context for my statement. The name of the YouTube video is Deion Sanders Has Some Strong Words for Lawrence. The guy making the video is Easy Does It. It's only 5 minutes and 30 seconds. But he had Deion Sanders listed as the number 4 greatest defensive player of all time. However, what I want to say is that out of that 5 greatest defensive players of all times, he left out the greatest defensive player of all time. Y'all know who that is? None of the people listed by Lawrence Taylor as being the top 5 defensive players of all time named the one greatest defensive player of all time. Jack Tatum. Jack Tatum is the number 1 defensive player of all times. Jack Tatum was a safety. And when you mention the name of Jack Tatum to retired NFL players that played offense, even though they were retired 20, 30 years later, when they hear the name of Jack Tatum, they immediately go into a cold sweat. Their eyes get big as a basketball, and fear covers their entire body when they merely hear the word Jack Tatum 30, 40 years after they've retired. Yes, Jack Tatum would knock people out in every game. There was a surplus of ambulances that were necessary when people played against Jack Tatum, the offensive split ends and offensive tight ends, running backs were in extreme fear when they played against Jack Tatum. Deion Sanders played both ways at one point in time. However, when they played against Jack Tatum, Deion Sanders would not want to play both ways. He would remain on the defense if given the opportunity. He would not play both ways as a split end when they played against Jack Tatum because he wanted his career to last. Because he understood Jack Tatum was an illegal weapon, a missile, a human missile that had a reputation in the NFL as the most lethal weapon that probably should have been banned from playing the sport because he caused serious damage in every game that he played. Nobody was safe on the field when Jack Tatum played against their team. So that's what I want to say. Jack Tatum. Go and look at films about Jack Tatum on YouTube for you young people that have never seen or heard of Jack Tatum. The defensive back, I think he played for the Oakland Raiders. Oh, he was called a killer. The NFL tried to get rid of him, but they could not. He terrified offenses for the entire time that he played. Check out Jack Tatum and comment. See y'all later at the Super Bowl. I'll be commentating. I will be the self-appointed black commentator of the NFL the World Championship game this year. Yes, we got 2 black quarterbacks playing for the first time. And we're going to invite Jimmy the Greek from the dead to come back to experience this historical Super Bowl championship where 2 black quarterbacks will play for the world championship. For all of those of you who don't know who Jimmy the Greek was a man that, when he was a commentator, said that black people, football players, could not play quarterback because they really did not have the intellectual capacity to play quarterback, and they did not have the leadership skills to lead a team. That was the general belief amongst these white supremacists who rule and own the National Football League. But we're going to make reference to this historical fact during the Super Bowl, during this Black History Month. We must understand the true history. CRT, true race history. All right, I'll talk to y'all later.